from a railroad engineer's perspective, along the track, looking out the window, and just the beauty of what we have, the deserts of Nevada and Utah, their own beauty, traveling across the expansive Great Salt Lake, where you can actually see the curvature of the earth. You know, it's so neat to see that. Big, massive viaducts. You're coming across Lethbridge State Park comes to mind, where you've got, I talk about them like they're miniature Niagara Falls. Just out of nowhere, you're traveling along and here's this big giant bridge. The next thing you know, you're out on this railroad bridge that is just enormous. And there's the mist of the water of the river just cascading down these multiple falls. And here's the train, I love that. Another big viaduct, Tunkhannock Viaduct. Huge concrete structure built 1915 era. An enormous concrete bridge. You know, again, built to solve railroad problems, building the railroad route better so the trains are more efficient. Instead of a train going up a hill and then back down again, and then you got to battle your way back up again and then back down again. Railroads were built efficient. And if that took a big giant viaduct or cutting a big cut or building a big fill or boring a big tunnel, that's what the railroads did. And they needed these big giant locomotives to pull those big massive trains. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You've got to have a big locomotive up there. And it needs to spend as much time out making money. It's not doing any good if it's in the shop. And that's why the big boys and the locomotives built in this era are so important, because they represent that state of the art. And when we rebuilt this, we put a lot of new parts on it, but the core machinery is such a good design. And so people, when they see this locomotive operating, traveling by them 40, 45, 50 miles an hour, I think they're stunned. We see those looks of stunned amazement every day. Sometimes it's a look of terror because the people are just too close. I forgive that, because they're probably not hearing our message that we need to read back and understand on the tracks. I've seen some people taking some selfies, and that's absolutely forbidden. We don't want anybody taking a selfie in front of the train. Don't take your family picture, no Christmas card picture next to the train. Make sure you're far enough back so you can smile when you see the big boy and not have this look of sheer terror. Because this is a big locomotive.
Absolutely. Oh, you're wonderful. Let's get some contribution and I talking maybe this one.
Yeah.
All right.
pressures of the little tractors that are being trained in that area.